2020. We've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm still kind of disappointed that we don't have flying cars and little food in the pill like the Jetsons always promised us. It's kind of disappointing, right? I like to eat, but I just don't like the whole process of getting stuff ready, getting it on your hands, throwing crap away, and having to do the dishes. I'd much rather just pop a pill and be like, ooh, that was a hell of a New York strip. Anyway, like I really just wanted to wish everyone, a happy new year. Hope everyone's 2020 turns out as awesome as it can possibly be. I've been really working towards today, trying to get everything ready so I can start a new year. And let's take a look at the garage. I know I just did a couple update videos this week already, but I cleaned my butt off last night. I finally got my other rack in. It came in earlier. It wasn't supposed to be in until Friday, but it came anyway. So I'm going to flip this camera around and do a little walkthrough here. It's still, it's not 100%, but it's 100% better. How about that? Check it out. I'll back up right here. Here's the door when you come in from the main house or the garage. A little more organized there with my stuff. Got another room off to my right that I'm working on. Nothing over here has really been done too much. The insulation that we had done has wrapped clear around from the front of the house all the way around the back wall, all the way to that corner right there where that new rack is. I've really opened up the floor space. I'm sure that I've got room in here. This stuff's going to be going somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. I may mount the TV to the ceiling or something like that. But the GT, she's hibernating for the winter. Also, got registered for Maggie Valley. Let's flip that back around. I got registered for Maggie Valley last night at midnight. The first time that we're ever going to be going. They only allow 700 people there because, I guess it gets pretty packed. Well, we got in. Registration this morning was already sold out, and people are upset. I understand, but if they got 700 people, maybe they don't want their venue to be any bigger than that. I can understand. It's a lot of work to put on a car show, and if it's the perfect location, that's where they want to stay. So, I get it. Whatever. Anyway, back to the garage. We got the PVC all along the bottom, the slat wall. You can see I got one little piece of drywall left to put up there, which is already painted and everything. It's just setting on the other side. It's not going to get done until the GT moves, and we'll have another piece of slat wall behind there. Anyway, Happy New Year, guys. There's the bench. All the wall, it's just decorations. That's all going to change as soon as I get that truck bed side painted up the way I want it. It's going to take up pretty much most of that space. We'll move all the grills over here behind the GT. This rack here is a little overpacked at the moment. You can see I've got extra spaces here. Went to Menards yesterday. They called me and said, your stuff's in. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. It wasn't supposed to be here till Friday. I'll be able to get a jump. Maybe I would get my rack and everything done before 2020. I get there and it was a cluster. They didn't have my stuff, and I had to kind of, I'm not usually rude with anybody, but I told them how to do their jobs basically while they're running around looking for my stuff that they can't find. I asked the other guy if he would check inventory and see if they have any of those in stock, and if they did, would they go ahead and pull them and get them here in case they didn't find my others, so I wouldn't have to wait longer. He did that. Great dude. I ended up bringing home 13 of the 20 little metal racks that I needed to finish this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Without these little metal racks here, that isn't a shelf. It's just holes. I know you like my door panel collection going on there. Back window collection. Checkmate collection. Yes, I collect too many things. And yes, I'm going to liquidate and sell some stuff as soon as the 89 is done. I don't need 5 checkmates, but I'm kind of anal about stuff, so if I see something, I buy it. If I see something better than what I just bought, I buy it. And then, finally when I get to the top of the tier, this is the nicest that I found, or I found an NOS one, then I'll just sell all the ones below. Make somebody else, a deal, whatever. But yeah, so the garage is looking good, guys, as far as I'm concerned. I cleaned out the floor. There's just a couple of things on the floor. That was one of my things that I wanted. That sign's got to go hang up somewhere. But I wanted to be able to sweep under everything because of our cats and dogs and all that good stuff. We get these big ass tumbleweed hairballs going on. This girl here, 17 years old, blind. She's my girl though, my Gia. Hey, let's look in here just while I got you guys on here. Just for a little quick special What's in the Box episode. I dug this out when I was cleaning the very bottom of my shelves. It's my old hydraulic box, so there's a bunch of goodies in here. A bunch of heads wrapped up down in there, tanks, hoses, some brake calipers in there. Not sure why they're in there. Cylinders, electronics, dumps. There's some heads down in there too. But yeah, so that was a pretty cool find that I had forgotten that I even had. We'll flip her back around here. I've had you guys for long enough, 6 minutes. I know, let's keep these videos short and sweet. Everybody, peace, love, happiness. Get your stuff done. I want to see you guys at the shows. I want to see you guys out. You know, if you see me, come up and introduce yourself. I'm not hard to get along with. I like to hang out, talk trucks, talk shit, whatever. Happy New Year. Keep on trucking, people.